Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome to another edition of TCC Men's Basketball Live on TCCEagles.com. I'm Brett Rutherford bringing you all the action tonight here inside the Bill E. Brock Eagle Dome. Eagles have taken about a week off for the Christmas holiday, coming off a huge 96-64 victory on the road at USC Salkehatchie, avenging that overtime loss earlier this season here inside the Eagle Dome. Couple of top performers in that game. Caleb Wallace, 19.6 rebounds, had an assist, 2 steals, and 2 blocks to his tally. Byron Smith put up 15 points in that game as well. And how about Tibor Palinkas, 12 points. He was 4 for 5 from 3 in the contest, 3 rebounds as well to his tally. The team shot 52.4% from the field and 50% from 3, making 12 threes on 24 attempts. And also, we've talked about it all season, the free throws. 78.3% from the line, knocked down 18 free throws in that game in South Carolina. I mean, you shoot the ball well when you put up 96 points. We've seen the Eagles at home a few times this season reach triple digits. That's going to be more difficult as we enter conference play. But tonight they'll be taking on North Florida Prep. And like I said, they've won 8 straight, 12 of their last 13. They've got a game tonight, a game tomorrow at home. Then next week, they'll be in Marietta taking on Chipola College in their first conference game of the season. A little bit different this year, only 3 rounds of conference play. Last year, you had 4 rounds. It was a grueling schedule for the Eagles as they were on their way to a Panhandle Conference Championship, the second in 2 years. They look to make that 3 in 3 years this year. They've got a couple of tune-up games before that conference schedule gets underway, and we're just moments away from the national anthem and starting lineups tonight. So we're going to step aside real quick. Once again, you're watching TCC Eagle Basketball live on TCCEagles.com. And there were your starting lineups for tonight's action. I'll go through it one more time. Isaiah Kirby, Isaiah Cathy, Caleb Wallace, Mike Eisler, and Errol Catchwall getting the start tonight for the Eagles. See, we've got a nice little starting lineup graphic out there for you guys. Trying to clean things up and give you the best product possible. And we're just moments away from tip-off. Running through some stats so far this season. Like I said, one of the last two non-conference games on the schedule. Leading scorer for the Eagles, it remains Anthony Thomas, the 6'7" freshman out of Silver Springs, Maryland. Does not look like he's suited up for action tonight. I know he suffered an injury in that last home game. I have not had an update from Coach Cabrera yet. Now officials getting into place. It'll be Errol Cashwall and Israel Griffin going up for the tip. Griffin, a 6'9" freshman center. Or not freshman, it's a North Florida prep school, so. Here's the tip, and we are underway. Mike Eisler gets it up the tip, hands it off immediately to Isaiah Cathy. Cathy over to Kirby. Kirby on the right wing. Cuts inside. Inside to Mike Eisler, who was unguarded, and he scores with ease to get the Eagles on the board. Nick Leibinger bringing it up. Leibinger bringing it up for the Myrmidons. That shot goes up and in for Augustine Kingome. Cathy heaves it up the court to Caleb Wallace. Inside Cashwall. Easy finish. Lots of points in the paint early on for both teams here to get us started. North Florida Prep, an interesting mascot. And usually when I'm doing research on the teams that come into Tallahassee, into the Eagle Dome, I'm looking at their players, I'm looking at the stat lines, what they've done, what we can expect. Tonight I was doing research on the mascot. That pass kept in play, but finally walked out by Israel Griffin. North Florida Prep Myrmidons. Now I believe this is some ancient Greek term. That pass over to Wallace. Tries to take it himself. Griffin's going to get the block there. And I'll go through one of the definitions I found here in just a second. I think that would have been a deep two from the corner. Cashwall, though, with the rebound. 18.5 to play. Mike Eisler takes it himself. Can't get it to fall. Leibinger on the rebound. A Myrmidon, according to this Google search, is a warlike Thessalian people who accompanied Achilles to Troy. So some mythology there for you. That ball stolen away. Caleb Wallace moving in transition. Leibinger tries to fight for it back. Caleb Wallace has it, but he's on the floor. Lays it off to Kirby. Wallace looks like he might be a little banged up there. Isaiah Cathy for three, knocks it down. Wallace, he might just be fixing his shoe, actually. It's exactly what he was doing after that tumble to the floor, and glad to see that he's not hurt. Inside of Griffin, Cashwall defending into the post. And I don't think he got a block, but it was a great contested shot for Cashwall. Now goes right inside to him, and he'll put the shot up on Griffin. That one goes off back iron. Elvis Padilla with it. 17 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the first. The Eagles lead 7-2. Another one stolen away by Caleb Wallace. He's all alone, goes up and in. Caleb Wallace. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. Eagles have an early 9-2 lead with just under 3 minutes played here in the first half. You're watching TCC Basketball live on TCCEagles.com. Coming out of the break here, Eagles with an early 9-2 lead. You got Isaiah Cathy knocking down a three. A bucket from Errol Cashwell, as well as one from Mike Eisler. And Caleb Wallace with the dunk as well. He's got a couple of steals already. That drive unsuccessful as the Eagles come away with another steal. Cathy over to Kirby. That one was poked away from Joyful Hawkins. Cathy with it goes inside Eisler. This one stolen away. Right back by Hawkins. Knocks down that pass and Griffin picks it up. Now it's Leibinger bringing it up. 5'10" guard out of Jacksonville. Corner three. Nope, it was a pump fake. Here's the shot from the baseline. An air ball. That shot from Matthew Adolphus. Wallace into the corner. That's Cathy. Goes to Eisler. Now Cashwell can't quite handle that pass. Comes down with it. Kirby in the corner for three. No good. Cashwell offensive rebound. Shot goes under, up, and no good. And there's a big block there. Caleb Wallace. Cathy. Over to Kirby. Kirby thought about it. Cuts inside, takes it himself, tries to lay it off to Cashwell. Went off his fingertips and will go the other way. So Chris Hampton and Rico Williams checking in for the Eagles. Cathy and Cashwell make way. Williams, we mentioned Anthony Thomas being the leading scorer, not shooting up tonight. Rico Williams, 12.4 points per game, will be right behind him. 7.6 rebounds as well. Shooting 56% from the field, 75% from the free throw line. Not really a three-point shooter, has a couple of attempts this year. That's not where he does most of his work. That one's going to go out of play, and it'll be Eagle basketball. Eagles supporting a 13-3 record. Very impressive conference or non-conference display. That pass goes off of the foot of Caleb Wallace. Just a little misplaced from Chris Hampton. And again, you want to keep working those kinks out. It's been impressive, but there's still things that I believe if you ask Coach Cabrera, anyone on that coaching staff, there are things that this team needs to work on and do it fast. There's less than a week before the start of conference play. Rico Williams there contests that shot. And there was a whistle. Eagles will have the ball. I think the head coach over on the North Florida Prep sideline asking, oh, it wasn't a foul call. There was a lot of contact there with Williams going up to contest that shot on Kingdom. Eisler has it on the baseline. Dishes out. Great pass over to Kirby. Now Rico Williams gets his first chance to operate. He's fouled. That'll be the second team foul on North Florida Prep. Hampton inbounding on the baseline. Finds Kirby in the corner. Steps to his side. A three-point attempt from Isaiah Kirby. It's good. Isaiah Kirby. I think with that, everybody, all five starters getting on the score sheet in the first 5.5 minutes. That was an easy bucket inside from Matthew Adolphus. Wallace back to Kirby. Does he have another three? Nope. Goes off to Hampton. Now back to Caleb Wallace on the other side. Great ball movement from the Eagles. Wallace pulls up. That shot doesn't go. Eisler can't finish on the offensive rebound. The Eagles thought about applying some pressure there. 14 minutes to play. They lead 12-4. That pass is going nowhere and will head the other way. Like I said, a really impressive victory against USC Salkehatchie. Could not find a way to watch that game. I definitely couldn't go there all the way in South Carolina, but just looking at the stat sheet, a much different contest than what we saw here in Tallahassee. Wallace loses that one as he tries to penetrate the defense, then he's whistled for the foul. It'll be his first, team's first. I'm looking at the stat sheet from that game against Tallahassee. 55 rebounds for the Eagles, just 25 for USC Tallahassee. Each team turned the ball over 14 times. One of the biggest advantages, I think, for the Eagles in a lot of their games has been their ability to create second chances with the offensive rebounds. I talk a lot about what Caleb Wallace does on the offensive boards. That three-point attempt doesn't go. Rico Williams gets the rebound, then loses it. North Florida Prep will get it right back. And there's going to be a travel called there on number 1, Jamari Glover. Took one step too many in the paint there. And right after North Florida Prep got it back, stealing it from Rico Williams, they give it right back up. Number 12, Royce Morris checking in for the first time for North Florida Prep. There's Rico Williams with the mid-range jumper. Increases the lead to double digits for Tallahassee. Tybor Palinkas and Mandela Baladroka at the scorer's table ready to check in for the first time today. Morris guarded by Hampton. That shot off the backboard and off the fingertips of Chris Hampton. So with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, North Florida Prep will get to inbound it. But Baladroka and Palinkas both checking in earlier than we usually see. Mandela's played, and this is now his 6th game of the season. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Did he get it off? He did. Matthew Adolphus. Wallace over to Baladroka. Chris Hampton with it now. Wallace. Rico Williams from the baseline. Knocks it down. Only 2 players on this Eagle team this year are returning from last year's Panhandle Conference Championship team. And they're both on the court right now. Number 2, Mandela Baladroka, and number 12, Chris Hampton, who was just whistled for his first foul there. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. Eagles lead this one 16-6 with just under 12 to play in the first half. You're watching TCC Basketball live on tcceagles.com and YouTube.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges, eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute.
Eagles leading 16-6, under 12 to play. Rico Williams has it, dishes back out to Baladroka. Here's Palinkas, thinks about the three, but then he gets double teamed there for a second. Into the corner for Chris Hampton, 10 remaining on the shot clock. Palinkas loses it, he chucks up a shot. I don't know if he knew how much time was left on the shot clock. And ultimately, that shot goes nowhere, and North Florida Prep will bring it up. Over all the way into the corner, Royce Morris for three. Way too much on that one. Palinkas hands off to Chris Hampton. Palinkas on the baseline, goes all the way back out to Chris Hampton. Hampton with just a careless giveaway there. Jamari Glover with it. Now Morris from way downtown, and he hits it. You see him airball from the corner, and then he gets it right back. I think that was way beyond NBA three-point territory. And he knocks it down. You got to love the confidence there. Palinkas cuts inside. Now Wallace has it underneath. Goes back to Palinkas. Swings it out to Chris Hampton. He hits one from deep. Nope. Off back iron. And Rico Williams goes tumbling into, I believe that's Matthew Adolphus on the baseline, and is called for the foul. Tomorrow in town, it'll be Southwest Tennessee Community College. That game going off at 4 o'clock. So a little bit earlier on your Thursday afternoon. That pass, or shot attempt, I should say, knocked away. Hampton over to Kirby. Takes it himself inside and scores. Game was originally scheduled for 2 o'clock, so it won't be as early as expected, but still a 4 o'clock tip. And a few days off. They get the weekend off. And Tuesday, January 4th, they'll be headed to Marietta, Florida. Taking on Chipola. Kirby with it. Odd man rush here. Chris Hampton goes back to Kirby. They slow things down. That pass knocked away by Jamari Glover. And then from there, folks, like I said, Chipola next Tuesday, then at home next Saturday. At 5 o'clock, Northwest Florida State, the Raiders come to town from Niceville. First conference home game next Saturday. We'd love to have you on the broadcast. I'd love to have you watch the broadcast, but I think the Eagles and everyone around here would love to see as many people in the stands as possible. These games extremely important as the Eagles try to defend their conference championship. Kirby with it now, back to Mandela. Here's Palinkas inside to Cashwell. Chris Hampton. Now Isaiah Kirby, 4-3. Hits another one, Isaiah Kirby. Extend the lead to 12 now for the Eagles. Their biggest of the afternoon. Isaiah Caffey and Mike Eisler getting ready to check back in. That jumper doesn't go. That was Jacob Rodriguez on the attempt. Cashwell can't handle that pass from Palinkas, but it'll go off of a Myrmidon, and that means the ball will stay on this side of the floor. So a few players not suiting up tonight. No Byron Smith. No Anthony Thomas. No Chandler Mack. Inbound goes over to Chris Hampton. Hampton tries to get it inside to Cashwell. Again, another turnover, but taken right back. Isaiah Kirby up to Michael Eisler. Comes down, he's fouled. Eisler was going up towards the rim there, so he'll shoot free throws. First free throw attempts for either team today. And we're 11 and a half minutes into the first half. Eisler misses the first. Coming in today shooting just 60.4% from the line. Was a starter last year at Presbyterian at the Division I level. Started 28 games. Averaged 7.9 points. An extremely talented player that the Eagles are lucky to have on their roster this season. 3-point attempt. And he hits it. And that's Augustine Kingum. The Myrmidons might find that shooting from deep might be their best option, but Chris Hampton, his shot, a little too much on it. Comes off the rim. Here comes North Florida Prep. Rodriguez with it. Over to Royce Morris. Another deep three. That one looked good, but misfires. And I think that might be the game plan here if they really want to stay in this game. They're down 10 now with 7.5 to play in the first. Rodriguez called for a foul there. That'll be the team's 5th, so not in the bonus quite yet. We're going to see Darian Johnson checking in for the first time. Caleb Wallace entering the game for Chris Hampton. Kirby puts up another three off back iron. Rebounded Johnson. Rodriguez drives, then dishes, but no. Cathy picks it off. Can he weave his way through the North Florida Prep defense? He does. Eisler takes it himself. No, here's Wallace. Now Kirby in the corner. Doesn't go. 7 minutes to play in the first. We'll get a timeout on the floor. Eagles lead 22-12 with just a tick under 7 minutes to play in the half. You're watching TCC Basketball live on TCCEagles.com.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges, eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
And we're coming out of another break here. Eagles lead by 10. Cathy, Hampton, Wallace, Cashwell, and Eisler on the floor. That shot, I don't know if that was blocked or he just lost the handle there. Now Griffin with it, tries to turn in the low post, gets that shot to go. He backed up Cashwell and knocked it down. Kept his pivot foot. Now Johnson with it. Finds the outlet. Kingoon. Deep two. Short. Rebounded Wallace. Goes to the deck again. Now Eagles will bring it up. Here is Isaiah Cathy. 21-14 Eagles lead. Cashwell can't come away with it. Now it's Eisler. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Takes it himself. He's fouled. Eisler back at the free throw line. Hits the first. Goes 2 for 2. Eagles applying some pressure here. Now they double team. They get it inside of Griffin. Good ball move of North Florida Prep, but Isaiah Caffey, I think, was the catalyst there to knock that one out. Joyful Hawkins got his hands back on it, but couldn't control it. And that'll be another turnover. Chris Hampton over to Caleb Wallace. Here's Caffey on the baseline. Mike Eisler. Left-handed shot goes in for Eisler. Under 5 to play in the first half. Johnson. I wasn't expecting that one to go in, but it comes perfectly off the glass. I'll give him credit. Caleb Wallace on the other end, quickly for 3. Can't go. Rico Williams, offensive rebound. That shot goes up, and it'll head to the line for one more. Rico Williams using his physicality there. A tenacious bucket for Rico Williams. Williams at the free throw line now. Hits it, and that makes it 29-16. Eagles lead. They continue to apply the pressure here. North Florida Prep doing well to get out of it. I say that just a split second too soon as that pass can't find Joyful Hawkins. Hampton bringing it up. Kirby with it. Now Hampton again. Wallace. Doesn't go for Wallace. And a travel called there on Matthew Adolphus. The Eagles will get it right back. Hampton inbounding. Goes all the way back to Eisler, goes off his fingertips. It'll be North Florida Prep ball. You know, I'm looking at the Myrmidons uniforms. Might just be me, but reminds me of the Miami Heat threads from about 10 years ago. Really during those LeBron James days down in South Beach. Don't know if they were inspired by that. And also, now that I say that, it looks like a couple of those Cavs uniforms as well when LeBron went back. When Cleveland incorporated some black into their uniforms, or at least in one set of uniforms. I don't know, maybe these are just LeBron-inspired threads for the Myrmidons. Morris. Wallace steals it from him. Looked like he was going to go out of play, but he comes up and grabs it out of the air. Hampton. Oh, a great pass over to Kirby in the corner. Drives the baseline. Now goes to the other corner. Eisler, great ball movement. Hampton, now Wallace. Rico Williams, he's fouled. It was hard to contain my excitement there with that ball, that great ball movement. It went to every corner of the court before Williams finally takes it inside when he was fouled. Eagles now in the bonus. The 8th foul, actually, for North Florida Prep. That first free throw, good. They get 2 for 2 to Rico Williams. They cut right through the pressure. Into the corner, Morris, 4-3. Little too much on it. Rico Williams, quickly. Caleb Wallace wastes no time, and he is fouled hard. He was going for the big finish and gets thrown to the ground. Taking his time to walk that one off, but that could have been ugly. A hard foul there. And Caleb Wallace, he's got some blood coming from his hand. That was a hard foul. You don't want to see stuff like that. Somebody could have really gotten hurt there. And I don't know if it should have been anything more than a common foul, but if someone's going up hard to the rim like that, to see him get clattered in midair. But while Wallace gets taken care of, we're going to step aside really quick before he takes his free throws. You're watching TCC Basketball live on tcceagles.com. Looks like they're still cleaning some stuff up, so we'll take one more quick break, and hopefully when we get back, there'll be more basketball. going to just run through some stats here as we're back live on tcceagles.com. First off, wanted to note another player not suiting up, I believe, tonight for the Eagles is Jack Doumbia. And speaking of Jack Doumbia, he's averaging 8.1 points per game in 13 appearances, 5.5 rebounds. And I mentioned the struggles, some of the struggles that the team have had with free throws, but there have been a few players that have carried their own from the charity stripe. Rico Williams shooting 75%, Chris Hampton shooting 71%, Isaiah Cathy 73%, as well as Isaiah Kirby, Chandler Mack 75%, Byron Smith 72%. I think overall as a team, they've gotten a lot better. You just got to hope that, you know, they've had nights where it seems like everybody goes to the line and is cold. And Caleb Wallace not back out to take his free throws, so I think that means that he is ineligible to return. It'll be Timur Palinkas taking the free throws with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the game. They're still working on cleaning Caleb Wallace up. Maybe that rule works a little bit differently in this game. Palinkas can't hit the first free throw. That's a tough ask. You know, he was already on the bench, and then he had a really long pause here to come in and make a free throw. Hits the second, makes it 32-16, largest lead of the afternoon. Palinkas Kirby applying some pressure. Hampton gets it right back and finishes at the rim. Chris Hampton. Now an 18-point lead. Leibinger stolen away. Palinkas finds Hampton. He's got Kirby running with him, going right back to Chris Hampton. Can't finish the dunk. And he goes down hard. He's all right, though. Comes right back up. Griffin on the baseline. Takes the shot. A little too much on it. Rebounded. Eisler. Now Palinkas with it. He drives the baseline. Dishes it out to Chris Hampton. Now here's Mike Eisler with it. Palinkas, corner three. Can't go. Rebounded. Leibinger. Just over 2 to play here in the first half. Kingum can't hit the three. Hampton, rebound. 2 minutes to play. Eagles lead 34-16. Palinkas gets it. Right back to Hampton. Now Mike Eisler drives inside. Eisler gets it to go off the glass and in. Making a 20-point lead now for the Eagles. Leibinger. 3-point attempt. Hits nothing. Eisler comes away with it. There's going to be a blocking foul called. And that'll send Mike Eisler to the free throw line, shooting 2 as the Eagles enter the double bonus. A minute 16 left to play in the half, and mostly besides that stoppage we had there after the Wallace injury. He's back at the scorer's table, so it looks like he will be allowed to return. Eisler hits the first free throw. Wallace checks back in. Hits the second. 22-point lead. Inbound goes all the way down. Here's Hawkins. Pulls up for 3. Finds nothing. Williams bringing it up. We go coast to coast. Takes the Euro step. He's fouled. Williams shooting 2. First one rolls in. Make it 40-16. Hawkins brings it up. Foul called. Only the third foul of the half for the Eagles with a minute remaining, so nowhere near the bonus. Padilla inbounds to Jamari Glover. Less than a minute to play. Padilla with it. In the corner, tries to get out of it. Now here's Israel Griffin. Loses it. Kirby with the steal. All the way up to Caleb Wallace. Comes down with it and scores. Padilla cuts through the pressure, finds Griffin. Padilla gets it right back. Takes it himself. He comes down with a smooth finish. Shot clock disappears. 20 seconds to go in the half. The Eagles lead 42-18. Kathy inside. High post. Oh, that one. Rico Williams just a little too far to the right. Misses Kirby there. Was able to get his fingertips to it, but nothing more. Zakeen Whitehead coming back in for the Myrmidons. Padilla tries to find Whitehead as time expires, but nothing happening there, and that'll be it for the first half. Eagles lead 42-18. Mike Eisler, what a performance so far. Really driving inside, working the paint, picking up rebounds. Rico Williams with a solid performance as well. And Isaiah Kirby knocking down a couple threes, and a big part of why the Eagles were able to put up 42 points in this first half. We're going to step aside for halftime. But on the other end, we'll see the Eagles try to win their 9th straight game in this non-conference part of the schedule. You're watching TCC Basketball live on tcceagles.com. Getting ready for the start of the second half here inside the Bill Ebrock Eagle Dome. Eagles lead this one 42-18. A huge showing in the first half for Tallahassee. And they'll have 20 minutes left to play tonight. Like I said, tomorrow taking on Southwest Tennessee Community College. Southwest Tennessee out of Memphis. They are 6-8 on the season coming into tomorrow night's game. Leibinger passes over to Kingoom. Goes right back to Kingoom from Joyful Hawkins. That shot no good. Rebounded Cashwell. Cathy into the corner. Now Wallace. Kirby. Dishes out to Cathy. Takes the three and knocks it down. Isaiah Cathy. Stolen away. It's Caleb Wallace. He's got a bunch of steals tonight. Almost lost it. Is able to dish it over to Michael Eisler, who gets the score. Shot doesn't go for Hawkins. Then he is fouled. Hawkins, it's his first free throw attempt. That one rims out. Wallace. Inside of Cashwell. Stolen away. Now into the corner. Toes on the line for Hawkins. Doesn't matter. Shot doesn't go. Wallace. Goes down, but he's fouled. Cathy. Cashwell with it now. Hands off back to Cathy. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kirby in the corner. Touch to his left. Great move, but loses it. Comes back away with it on the reverse. Put down by Mike Eisler. Just came off the cylinder in time for Eisler to slam it. Leibinger. Wallace called for the foul there. That shot blocked. Eisler. Now here come the Eagles in transition. Kirby, Eurostep. That one rolls in. Isaiah Kirby. Stolen away. Kirby again tries to go behind the back. He's fouled hard. $17 minutes to play in this one. Caffey with it. Cashwall lays off to Eisler. Wallace, 4-3, hits it. Nope, they're going to say his foot was on the line. It'll be just 2 for Wallace. Points count nonetheless, just 1 less. Shot clings off the rim. Caffey comes down with the rebound. Now Wallace into the corner. Kirby has time for a 3. Misfires. Going back the other way. Myrmidons now with it. Hawkins tries to back up. Errol Cashwell does not work well for him. Caffey. Now Wallace with it all alone. Heaves it over to Isaiah Kirby. Tries to penetrate. Goes up to Cashwell. Easy finish. Few substitutions getting ready to check in. 4 changes looks like will be made. All they can make so tonight with a 9-man rotation. 3 from Glover's good. Kirby calls for the screen from Cashwell. Now works off of it. Cuts back to his right, steps back, 4-3. That one a little to the left. Coming the other way, a great move there. That's Augustine Kingum. Eagles with a win here. If they finish it off, they would move to 14-3. Would be their 9th straight victory and their 13th victory out of their last 14 games. Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to penetrate. He does. That shot, I think it was tipped, but foul called now on Israel Griffin. Wallace at the free throw line now. First one rims out. Whole scale changes for both teams. I believe that's also the first appearance for Sam Rondon for North Florida Prep. Tybor Palinkis, Mandela Baladroka re-entering for the first time here in the second half. Rico Williams back in the game. 14:38 to play. Wallace can't hit either free throw attempt. That shot goes up and in for Rodriguez. And that's Michael Eisler with the slam. Rodriguez over to Johnson. Morris backs himself in the low post. Can't come away with it. Now it's Baladroga bringing it up. Eisler into the corner for Palenkis. Takes it. Way short. Padilla on the rebound. Navigates his way through traffic, but now it's on the floor. He still has it. That one rolls off the front of the rim. Waiting for the official's decision. Will stay. Palenkis shooting technical free throws here. Hits the first. And he goes 2 for 2. Double team there, Palenkis and Williams. Williams comes away with it. Has to go back to Mandela Baladroga. That one was tipped. And hard foul called there. And some extracurriculars here. I'm not quite sure that what happened there. It was away from the play. It was a foul assessed. The officials coming together to discuss it. It was Rico Williams and Jacob Rodriguez in a little bit of a mix-up there. And they intervened before it boiled over. But while the officials talk this one over, we'll step aside. You're watching TCC Eagles basketball live on tcceagles.com. So it looks like a foul has been assessed to both teams, personal fouls. I don't believe either of those are technical fouls. I didn't see the signal. Eagles will have possession. Yeah, again, I was following the play, didn't quite see exactly what happened there to cause that. And ultimately, it looks like it was handled pretty easily. Hampton takes a corner three. Rodriguez comes down with the rebound. Johnson into the corner. That's Rondon. That one doesn't go. Rebounded Eisler. Again, another disadvantage. We're not at the scorer's table, so we're not privy to those conversations. Can only relay to you what's been relayed to me, or what I can visibly see from up here. I do like this vantage point, though. Rico Williams loses the handle, still fights for it. Ultimately, he's fouled. He's got to be the most fouled player on the court tonight, especially if you include the personal foul from a moment ago. Now at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. That is I guess another foul was assessed. Now Eagles into the bonus. First one doesn't go. Rodriguez cuts inside on Williams. And Williams swats that one away. Hampton over to Eisler. Bounce pass. Eisler comes down with it. Here's Tybor Palinkas. Takes it himself. Can't go. And a foul called on Rico Williams. That'll be the fifth team foul. Cashwell up to defend Johnson. Royce Morris with it. Under 12 to play. Into the corner, run down for three. Doesn't go, and a foul on the floor called. I believe that one will be on Caleb Wallace. Sixth team foul. Wallace has got to be, it has to be his third or fourth foul. Johnson inbounded from underneath. Then a shot goes off the side of the backboard. Palinkas gets poked away. Now the Eagles will have possession. Droka to Palinkas. Dishes it out to Wallace. Loses it on his way up, but gets it right back. Now to Cashwell. Here's Chris Hampton. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Chris Hampton can't get the healthy roll there. Run down. Defended by Droka. Pass over to Johnson. Tries to carve his way inside. Shot goes up, can't go. Droka on the rebound. Under 11 to play. Mandela into the corner. Chris Hampton with it. Drives the baseline. Dishes out Palinkas. Wide open three-point attempt. Without a doubt. Tybor Palinkas. Coming off a game before the Christmas break. He shot 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. That shot goes up and in for Matthew Adolphus. And he is fouled. Came down hard, looks to be all right. But he'll get one more attempt from the free throw line. Hits it. make it 62-29. 10.5 to play. Palinkas lobs it to Errol Cashwell with the slam. Caleb Wallace gets it up to Chris Hampton. He's got his teammates running with him. Now here's Palinkas all alone again. 4-3. Doesn't go. Hampton with it. Under 10 to play. Mandela Maladroka-Droka. Palinkas gets another three-point attempt from the other corner. That one rolled around and around and ultimately out. And Hawkins can't finish on the other end. Now here's Chris Hampton all alone. Tries to lay it off to Cashwell. Finishes with the easy layup. Rebound, Wallace. And Chris Hampton went for the big time slam. Can't get it. Great spin move inside with a finish at the rim. That's Augustine Kingum. Maladroka-Droka. Palinkas firing from everywhere, and he hits another one. Padilla. Whitehead dishes it out. That three no good. Palinkas over to Chris Hampton. Tries to carve his way inside. It goes up and under against Whitehead. Doesn't get the shot to go. Jamari Glover with a three on the other end and hits it. Now Hampton all alone. Can he finish? He does easily. Palinkas goes for the shot block, but ultimately he is called for the foul. We'll get a timeout on the floor. Eagles leading 71-34. You're watching TCC basketball live on TCCEagles.com.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges, eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
Coming out of the break, it's Joyful Hawkins at the free throw line for North Florida Prep, the forward out of Brunswick, Georgia. Hits his first free throw. I'm thinking with 7.5 minutes to play. Listen, I just got back into Tallahassee today after celebrating Christmas with my family down in Tampa, Florida. I've been surviving on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day leftovers, cookies, pie. And I'm trying to figure out now that three-point attempt blocked from Michael Eisler. Trying to figure out now my first day back in town. Just got here this afternoon. That one, a huge finish there for Hawkins. Didn't have time to go grocery shopping, so I'll be picking something up for dinner on my way home from the Eagle Dome tonight. Question is, and I'm alone here on the broadcast, so I have no one to answer it. Where will I eat? Michael Eisler, he's eating right now another bucket, and he'll head to the line for one more. Goes down hard, but still finishes it. Don't necessarily want to do fast food. There's a lot of stuff close to, around the college campuses that's closed while students are on winter break. Classes getting started up, I believe, for all three schools in Tallahassee next week. Eisler can't get that free throw to go. Under 7 to play now. I keep it simple and go to Chipotle. That one goes for Adolphus. 73-40. Eisler cuts to his right, loses his footing, and he's fouled. Maybe I go to Publix, see if they can still whip up a sub for me at the deli. Or maybe I'll just drive around until I find something that catches my eye. Don't want to give any free ads to these places either. Just places I enjoy. They're not sponsors. $75-40 now. Great take inside. Can't get the finish. Doesn't matter. Whitehead does it for him. Baladroga loses the handle. Whitehead comes away with it. Padilla takes it himself. Can't get it to roll in. Whitehead tried for the putback. Couldn't get it. Matthew Adolphus does, however. Kirby takes a lot of contact, keeps it. This finally poked away, but will go out of play. Eagles will keep it. Kirby. All alone. Inside to Cashwell in the low post. He's back to the rim and swatted away. 3-point attempt. Jamari Glover off back iron. Whitehead now back into the corner for Kingoom. Kingoom. Fadeaway. Hits it. We'll get a timeout on the floor. Eagles leading 75-46. You're watching TCC Basketball live on tcceagles.com.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges, eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
Isaiah Cathy back in the game for the Eagles. Maladroka beats the pressure, gets it to Kirby. Bringing it up with 5 to play, takes it himself. That one blocked. Another block for Whitehead. Now Adolphus showing off the handles. Padilla. 3-point attempt from Kingoom. Hits it. I'll say there's been no shortage of offense here in the second half. Cathy heaves this one up to Palinkas. Now Eagles moving quickly. Kirby to Cashwell can't handle that pass. Deep three. Kingoom doesn't go. Cashwell on the rebound. Love to see Mandela get on the score sheet here in the last few minutes. Inside to Cashwell. Finishes with the slam. Palinkas called for the foul. That'll send Kingoom to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Knocks it down. We'll make it 77-50. He goes 2 for 2 there. And Isaiah Cathy getting the double team in the corner. Able to break out of it. 4 seconds to get across. They do easily. Maladroka lays it off to Cashwell. Slam. Johnson into the corner. Royce Morris 3. Hits it. Cathy again. Myrmidon's applying the pressure still. Here's Kirby with it. Cathy collects that pass, and him and Cashwell not on the same page there. Leibinger bringing it up. Over to Johnson. Takes the 3. No good. Rebounded Cathy. Heaves it up to Kirby. Takes the 3. Hits it. Johnson. Outside, Rodriguez. Scooped up by Mandela. Here's Cathy. Does he slow things down? Pass to Kirby. 3 ball. Doesn't go. Cathy gets the offensive rebound now. Under 3 minutes to play. The Eagles leading 82-54. Baladroga off to Cashwell. Another slam. Lead back to 30 now. Royce Morris in the corner. Catch and shoot off the side of the backboard. Leibinger fighting for it on the ground with Isaiah Cathy. I think will eventually get a jump ball. No, it's still loose, and finally the jump ball is called. Jamari Glover, 2 minutes remaining. Couldn't really tell if that was a pass or a shot, but it clangs off the glass. Now Kirby's with it. Errol Cashwell. Cathy takes it himself. He's fouled. Cathy misses the first free throw attempt. Hits the second. Jacob Rodriguez backing himself up on the baseline. Passes it over to Rondon. 3 ball. A little too much on it. Rebounded Adolphus. Now Whitehead puts up the shot. That one doesn't go. Kirby breaks some ankles, and now here's Cashwell with the slam. A great move there from TCC. Padilla loses it, still loose. Now here's Rondon, a minute to play. And that pass goes over Padilla. The score is 87-54, the Eagles lead. Mandela into Kirby. Baladroga with it, lays it off, a great pass to Errol Cashwell. And another smooth bucket. Let's check that one out again. .15 left. Whitehead, that one poked away. The shot clock will disappear. 10 seconds left. Whitehead a little banged up there, but the Eagles will dribble it out. Mandela Baladroga gets the final touches on this one, and it's an 89-54 victory for the Eagles against the North Florida Prep Myrmidons. Huge performances from a number of different players on the Eagles, but I got to highlight Mike Eisler, Rico Williams in the first half. Errol Cashwell adding a lot to his score sheet in the second half. Eagles will be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Southwest Tennessee Community College, as they look to make it 10 straight. They're on a 9-game winning streak now. They look to make that double digits heading into conference play tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes for them. We'll be live again on TCCEagles.com. Remember, 4 o'clock tip tomorrow. See you there.